T-Roy.
No.
Your man's Critique.
Watch your mouth.
And Mugu. And we here with another honored guest, multi-talented, KB duplicated, one of one. My man, Mr. Cliffnote.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Finally got Mr. Cliffnote in with us. You know what I'm saying? Man, if I could say one thing out of all of this, man, this guy is very easy to work with. He's done logos. I've done some business with him, man. It's just so easy to work with.
Big appreciate it, man.
That's
Likewise,
that's a lot. You know, that's right now nowadays to make things simple and still get what you're trying to get to, man. That's a lot, man.
That's respect. Those big words. That's respect.
Appreciate it.
So we'll start it off, man. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell everybody about yourself.
I do a lot. Mr. Cliffnote, stand-up comedian, airbrush artist, muralist, graphic designer, animator, actor, rapper, in no particular order. Father.
Man. Yup.
Okay.
Got a lot going on.
Husband too, right?
Husband.
Yeah.
Recently, I got to add that to the list. Yup.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. So it's like, man, we, I've been around you, and I've, my T-Roy and Critique, I've, shared some of your stuff with them so they could, go down the rabbit hole as well.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they've heard the music so much, like in depth, but the music is always going to be something that people will go off into. But I'll start different. My question is, who inspired you? Who inspires you, period? Like, who inspires you? Starting from, when you were younger to now.
Man, so as a kid, I mean, LL Cool J, Run DMC, but of course, cartoons, Fat Albert, you know what I'm saying, Looney Tunes, anything with black people in it, I was automatically. Even Thundercats, I felt like Panthro was black. Stuff like that had me locked in to where I started doing my own comic books and cartoons and drawing stuff. But the music was just always there. My dad was always playing Run DMC and Curtis Blow. And then one of my older cousins, he wasn't a cousin, but you know how that be. The older cousin, he took me to see Crush Groove. When I was like 6. I don't even know if I was 6 yet. But whenever that came out, what year did it come from?
88?
No. It was before that. Had to be before that. Was it 88?
Yeah, we own it. We own it.
Crush
Groove.
I'm gonna say
I remember I was in
I
high
would
school.
say 84, 85 probably.
Yeah,
That's definitely.
84 was a damn good year for movies.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Crush. If
Okay,
Crush
85.
85. Okay.
So as a kid, mind you, I'm already, fascinated with Run DMC, LL Cool. The Fat Boys was my favorite group by far. So my cousin like, well, the Fat Boys in this movie. You want to come see it with me? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then I go and they got New Edition and LL Cool J. So I fell in love with hip hop off rip.
I was just about to say that sounds like when I fell in love with hip hop. What was that movie with Queen Latifah
Brown
and
Sugar?
Brown Sugar.
It was like when you fall in love with hip hop, but that metaphor.
I think Vince Staples said some real shit though, because it's like when you grew up with hip hop, you don't really have a moment when you fell in love with hip hop. It was just always there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that was the moment I knew I wanted to do it.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I want to rap. I want to be on TV. I want to do it. Yeah.
I can dig it.
Wow. That's what's up. Yeah. So Critique.
Moo has already put the preface down as multi-talented. Dude, that's amazing. Like, I don't even know where you found the time, especially being a father and a new husband. That is dedication, number one. Number two, I forget which one of y'all said. Mugu said that, the music is always probably going to be something that a admirer, fan would probably gravitate to first. Everything is dope, dog. You can draw. Dog, I can dig. I like the dedication. My question is, first off, the name Mr. Cliffnote, how did that come about?
So, my name is Cliff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In the cipher one day outside of school, one of my homeboys just called me Cliffnote, and it stuck.
Okay.
But in the process of dropping my first album, one of my older cousins, shout out to Derek, he was trying to handle the business side of everything, make sure I did everything right. He is your name copywritten? I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna work on that. He well, you Google your name, see if there's any other Cliff Notes out there.
Yeah. Okay.
And I look it up, and it's a couple other dudes named Cliff Note. I'm like, I'm sick about
With
it.
the Mr. too?
No. That's why I added the Mr.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it was a couple other Cliff Notes. I'm like, I'm not changing Cliff Note. I'm not.
Yeah.
I done did too much as Cliff Note at this point.
Yeah.
He well, you got to add something to it to separate it. I'm like. He how about MC? I'm like, MC Cliff Note? Hell no.
When year was it?
2006.
Okay, that's what
I'm saying. I'm not doing MC Cliff Note.
Right.
I'm like, how about Mr.? He's like, yeah, Mr. is good, so I roll with Mr. Cliff Note.
Okay.
That works.
The follow-up. What is, when you are from production, well, let me start, from writing, a track to production. I guess that's the beat making, where the hook gonna go, to the lyrics, to the beat. All that. What do you feel out of it? And I might be missing something. I've never in the studio type dude. What do you feel? Would you say from A to Z? Is something that you gotta have on point.
As far as with the beat?
Or just as far as everything.
I prefer everything is on point. Especially the beat. I can't on a beat that I don't like. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like the beat, I can't.
The vibe ain't there.
You know what I'm saying?
Reason I'm asking that, and is many people like me that when the beat come on, I gauge on if I'm going to listen to that song.
Yeah.
If the beat hits me, okay, now I'm into it. Now what you got to say?
That's the same with me. And then, I can write to a beat that I don't like, but you're not going to get the best clip note at that point. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So,
yeah, and, dude. What? My melody? Or the melody?
Yeah.
I don't the metaphor. I asked from A to Z because I think, from what I get from my melody and built from this, it seems like you concentrate so much on lyricism.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dog.
Oh, the
you
melody
are out there with the lyrics, dude.
I don't want to change the subject, but when we talk about the melody in the second verse of that video, my homegirl Detroit Diamond, who was on Rhythm and Flow, that's her in the second verse of the video with me in the record.
First season of Rhythm and Flow?
Yeah, it was the new season.
Oh, the new season. Okay, I gotta watch it. I watched the first season.
Yeah, so salute to Detroit Diamond.
True. Detroit Diamond.
Peace.
I got some follow-up questions. I'm not gonna.
Oh, you good?
I ain't gonna take it from. I know they got some questions, but I got some followers. But dude, truth be told, damn.
Yeah, lyrics.
Metaphorically and the lyrics, it reminds me of. I don't even want to say it's a tribute or your thing is it was oh shit. Yeah. It was my I'm one that believe in when I fell in love with hip hop, it was listening to not Cool Mo D, Big Daddy Kane. And I was like, dog, I don't like nigga haircut, but this thing can flow like a damn lady man.
Dog, that is it. I'm 45 years old, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people looking at it like rap is a business, it's a young man's business, but I think everybody from my age group that grew up with hip hop grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't still want to hear what they was doing at 17, 18.
Right.
They want to hear something they can relate to.
Yeah,
You know,
and I see. Go ahead.
with still, they got the vibe of the energy that they want to hear with music. At least what I want to hear.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
dude.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I see nothing in, especially made for this. I don't even know what to choose. Either made for this or melody is my
Built for
favorite.
This.
Built for this.
Shout out Nick Speed.
I would say just the inch is my favorite. I see nothing in you that says I'm trying to get money out of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no cussing, no. Hey, this the beat. That's the shit right now.
Right.
This is what they're saying right now.
Right.
Bill, like it was like I can feel just the love
For sure.
of
Appreciate
the artistry, and that shit is rare. But then, like you put, like the beat is tight, the beat is nostalgic, but the lyricism, dude, come on, like your metaphors, come on, dog.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And that comes from my battle rap background, man.
Okay.
Just gotta
Yeah.
be better than the next dude.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, see, I already know I couldn't do that because you got to think and shit. I ain't good at thinking. I ain't good at thinking, man. I got a couple. I got a couple followers. I'm gonna push you to them.
No, that's all good.
And, but yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
though.
thinking is not my
You
thing.
know your
Like
shit.
Yeah.
when I freestyle, it's like whatever I can find to match the last bar. That was it. This shit don't make no sense, but dude, I see nothing but love of the game. Like I don't see nothing that says I'm in it for the money or this the beat that's gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to say this because
Don't get me
everybody
wrong.
else in it.
I want to get paid.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
then,
that's not what I'm thinking about when I'm creating the art.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
take anybody that loves the art, like can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Appreciate it.
and that's what, like it might be hard, like you said, it might be harder to get out there, but the rewards mean that much more when you just not like you're doing it for the love of it and not just this is what's selling. Let me talk about fucking bitches and let me talk about drinking and getting high. Bill, this is the shit. But go ahead, y'all, man. Come on, I can talk all day about
There
this.
you go.
So yeah, question I had, and it's kind of, you can touch on this too because both of y'all are MCs, but do y'all feel like, do y'all see like the disconnect between like MCs from your generation, or I could say our generation, versus like the artists that's out now, like the 42 Doug and Skilla Baby and Vezo, and like we come from like the slum village, you know what I'm saying, Elzai,
Yeah.
What you mean our generation? You 14.
Hold on, I just turned 43 yesterday, goddamn it. So I can speak on Dilla and Elzai.
Yeah, we're about the same, man.
Yeah, so that era, do y'all feel like it's a disconnect?
I mean, it's so many levels to that question because you got the trap hip hop and then you got the backpack hip hop, which is already a disconnect with. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the generational gap, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like, so now you got the younger cats who know nothing about the backpack music. They didn't listen to it. All they know is the trap music and the drill music. You know what I'm saying? And now as far as
drill music?
not drill. So drill,
What's that?
Like the Chicago drill,
Another
like,
different day, another category of hip hop.
it's like another level
Or
of
rap.
hardcore gangster rap. They took it to the extreme to where well, my era, the hardcore gangster rappers rapped about stuff that they did in the past.
Okay.
And have been through and came up out of.
Okay.
The new generation raps about what they're about to do.
Yeah. Oh.
Or just got done doing.
Oh, yeah. Or just did.
Just
Yeah.
did it.
And then they like
Or just did it, right?
Yeah, and then you like your boy that's in jail. What's your is it Young Thug or something?
Yeah.
In jail, like he.
I think that might have been something different. though.
King Von stuff.
All this,
Yeah, like
King
Chicago
Von is
cats
good.
in Chicago,
Okay, yeah.
Chief Keef.
Okay, yeah.
And it's more
Okay.
connected.
Thank
Like
you.
drill that I know of is more connected to Chicago.
Yeah.
You hear
Okay.
drill.
Wow.
It's more connected to Chicago, but hell, we next door to each other.
Right.
So.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's a lot of cats in Chicago dying from that drill music. And it's like, cats is willing to do anything to prove that they about the shit that they rapping about.
Yep.
And that's, I don't want to say that's specifically a Chicago thing,
No.
but it's definitely, that's not a Detroit thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cats here, you got some ignorant cats here doing shit, but for the most part, we be like, all right, now the money's starting to get fucked up. We gotta talk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so Detroit cats is, I will give them that. Like, we be more focused on getting the bread at the end of the day. Like, this killing ain't really gonna get us nowhere, man. Let's sit down and figure this out.
Okay.
So I'm hoping Chicago comes to that point, because, whoo,
That's too many people. That's
yeah,
way
it's a
too
lot.
many
It's a
people.
lot.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a documentary where they just showed like
be talking
how it
about
was like
this.
one artist would beef with the other one, and one guy was going to a party and he posted where the party he was at, and then like 9 o'clock he had got killed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Cats
did
he was
hear
beefing
about that.
with, they shot at him, and then
That was
King
in
Von,
Chicago?
King Von was involved in.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a
Wow.
whole
Okay.
list of yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think.
Cats be ready to go to war over anything. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
See, being in a cipher and a battle rap is totally different between, like you say, what's happening now.
Exactly.
So there's a disconnect. You know, sensitive. I can't take that. Oh man, see, we come from the dozens. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You was talking about my mama half the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I ain't punched you by now, then we
Yeah,
good.
you know. Yeah.
So now you really can't do that because it's sensitive. Like, oh man, this nigga said this about me, man. I gotta prove and prove.
And once I got to the point where I felt like I couldn't just take certain shit in battle rap, I stopped. Because there was a point where I was a new parent. You know what I'm saying? Hadn't battled before as a parent. And my daughter is like a year and a half year old.
You had a daughter too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Soft a little. It got
Dude that found out my daughter's name and throw it in the rap, saying the most foul shit. And then, I don't know what pissed me off the most. The fact that he threw her name in it, or the fact that it wasn't dope. Like, like then what you said wasn't even fire. Like, you just trying to piss me off. I'm about to beat you. So when it came time for me to rap, now mind you, at the time, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? And we got a $200 bet on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I done gave my last 200 to Quest. Like, whoever win, get 400.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need that. You know what I'm saying? And he done just said this bullshit in the first round, so I'm like, fuck the battle, I'm about to beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nope, can't afford to beat his ass because you're going to lose $200. Can you afford? Mind you, I'm having this debate in my head while I'm rapping. And I don't know what I'm saying to this dude while I'm just freestyling. I said, fuck the whole what I wrote for this first round. I'm freestyling, and then I realized what I'm saying must be some bullshit because the crowd's boo, boo. I'm like, oh shit. So I come to my composer like, all right, here's the deal. Get through this round. Kill him every round after this. If you don't win the battle, then be.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you got
alternative. I lost money anyway.
Right.
I wound up winning the battle.
Wow. Okay. That you ain't
Spirit is
jail.
job. Spirit is job.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those big words too. Everybody is not going to admit that part that he was. I was saying some shit that probably didn't mean, it didn't sound like shit.
It was like a Rocky movie. You know how Rocky be getting his ass whooped? Like, ooh, shit, he ain't gonna make it through that. When he come through.
So, Adrian, you got that high.
I'm like, I gotta win this shit.
Yeah. So it's like, man. So again, man, you touched on something, man. See, right up our alley.
Yeah.
So it's a two questions. So basically, what is your favorite movie genre?
Black.
Okay. So we did supposedly exploitation era, and if you look at our pages, a lot of the stuff that we watch, it's a lot of actors. And then we go into Tubi, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah. So okay, so
not so much the Tubi stuff.
Okay, so now so
I got some Tubi classics I love though, but I can't do too much Tubi.
Okay, so and then what is your favorite movie genre?
That's what I'm saying. I think black.
Just black.
So I mean, I could say comedy, but I don't like a arc. It got to be a black comedy to really grasp it.
Yeah,
because it's like Saturday Night Live, for example, is not funny to me.
Okay.
Respectfully, I don't even know if I should have said that.
Because
I might audition and shit.
We all about the truth.
Would you say more so based on the guests, like the guests that they have? So like,
I think it's more so on the cultural.
Okay,
aspect.
Not as relatable.
I can't relate.
You can't
you know
say
what I'm saying?
certain things right now, except if you Dave Chappelle. He does it smart.
Well, not even. I don't even think it's necessarily that. I think it's just that they just don't target people like me as who I need to be making laugh. I'm trying to. They trying to make white suburban moms laugh and
what you talking about? Even Keenan or Michael Shea?
I mean, he just playing into their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Keenan?
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I don't think he writes the skits. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that he. I mean, I could be wrong. He might have wrote some of them.
They all
I know it's a
write
collaborative.
something, and then they collaborate with the real writers.
okay,
Michael Shea, when they do update SNL, update the news part.
Right. Okay.
That's
that
all
part.
of them.
Right.
That's Seth and Michael Shea. That's all of them.
So that gives me like a couple minutes of a 30-minute. What is it, an hour show?
I think
it's an hour and a half.
Yes, about an hour and a half.
So it might be like a few minutes of an hour and a half show that I find.
That's
funny.
pretty much it.
You know what I'm
that's pretty
saying?
much it.
Right.
That's pretty much
Wow.
it.
Okay. Man.
Yeah.
And I guess that would make sense because I mean it's really only 3 or 4 black cast members of it.
Yeah, you know,
They
they
don't
have
keep
female.
It's never a whole bunch of
It's
black
Pepper
people.
Johnson.
Now, in the
that's a
rare-
black female, Michael Shea, and Keenan.
In the rare occasions where they make all of them do a skit together, sometimes this shit be funny.
Like the Black Jeopardy episode.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
So do y'all like what's up with that? Do you like what?
That was funny.
Okay.
That was funny.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Keenan. That's Keenan.
Yeah, that's Keenan. That's I don't know if that's him
That's
all the
funny.
way. But I am biasly prone. I was born May 4th, 1973 at 11:30. That's when Saturday Night Live comes on. That's my mom's favorite show.
Yeah.
And it was a joke running with her that she got mad at me for coming around that time. She was in the hospital and it missed her. Yeah, she missed Saturday Night Live. Yeah. And this is 1973. We talking about Garrett Morris. We talking about the primetime players.
I be like watching Eddie Murphy on there.
Yeah. So I get it. Yeah, the culture has changed. And,
Mr. Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Right. I don't know if Eddie Murphy was on in He wasn't on in 73. No, not
Not 73. He came like
no, that was Garrett
He was
Morris.
in 80, 82, 83.
Yeah.
Man.
So, yeah, I can dig it.
Wow. So then we'll swing it back to critique, but it's like, okay, so when you say black movies, give us a couple of movies. You know,
My favorite movie of all time is House Party.
Okay.
That's a large part of why I start battle rapping.
Okay.
Just hip hop in general. Like I related to Kid a lot in that movie. You know what I'm saying? And Play.
Kid is like
I related to both of them.
Yeah.
You know what
Two
I'm saying?
halves of the same person.
It was just the trying to do right, but still being good at rap, trying to get at the girl, but trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to do good.
I related. I related.
Okay,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
got
It's bullies in school, but
Yeah.
I ain't no punk. I'll swing on you, but
Yeah,
know
so
what
you
I'm
had a
saying?
fun childhood. You had a fun childhood of mischievousness and like, playing.
I was in the hood, so you know, the shit to go down. But yeah, for the most part, I enjoyed my childhood.
That's what's up. God, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. You said it's back on me.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't think that the weight that I'm giving metaphorically in the raps, y'all ain't taking. Have y'all heard Bill for this?
I went into a little bit of it. I didn't get a chance to listen to
do
it
it.
all, though.
There's a
Listen to
video
Bill
for it too. Shout out.
I didn't even know it was a video.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I posted a lot of
this
stuff.
and then listen to the melody.
That's on the last album. No,
Dog.
Appreciate it.
That video, come
What
on.
is okay? I don't know. You are a brand. You're a brand. So I'm going to say this. When you sit down and you're seriously about to write, is there a routine you go through the way you get in the zone? Or is this you, like, regular? Like,
Wake up.
Like if I see you at the store and I'm like, I talk to you, is it going to be like, like some shit and like built for this? Like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga just said, but let me
No. I mean, shit, I'm just like I'm kicking it now. But as far as bars, like, I think I got a lot better when I stopped writing. You know what I'm saying? So what I do, I stopped writing my bars down. What I started doing, I realized that, and I learned this as a kid, like anything that and this might not work with everybody, but me personally, anything that I say 7 times, I'm going to remember. You know what I'm saying? I'll memorize anything that I say 7 times. So when I'm putting bars together, I'll put a beat on, and I just get to walking the dog or driving or in the shower, whatever. The beat is playing, and in my head, I'm freestyling. But whatever is the dopest shit, I'm going to keep repeating that until I say the next shit. So for Built For This, I'm just like, my pen and paper convinced I hated to get his weight up. Yeah. My pen and paper convinced I hated to get his weight up. Pen and paper, the realest data eliminate all the shit you made up. My pen and paper convinced I hated to get his weight up. The realest data eliminate all the shit you made up. My pen and paper convinced I hated to get his weight up. Wow.
And there's no party,
like
there's no party favors before that. You can just do that sober. That's what you do.
It's best for me to do that sober.
Your brand. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is no set routine. You know how
I mean, what I do. Once I got it all, like I got a 16, like I got the whole verse. Okay. I can play with it, see how I'm gonna deliver it, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And then I write it down. Okay. I write it down because now I'm moving on to another verse, and I don't want to forget that shit.
Okay.
But most likely I'm not gonna forget because I done said every line of this way more than 7 times by the time I got to that 16th bar. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's interesting because I read somewhere that I think 7 represents a number of completion. I think it's either 6 or 7 supposed to represent completion. 9. Okay. 9, yeah. And I learned you keep practicing something that's that gets the repetition going you remember.
And I learned that in my corporate career. Basically learning your customers. You keep saying their name. Every time they come in the door, you already know who they are.
Okay. And that's all like
for me, the number
I thought that
7.
was something like over time. I didn't think that you could say it right then and there 6, 7 times and then you got it. So so I don't think that.
And that's where the art of freestyle. That's lying in the art of freestyling. Like basically being able to sit here and be immersed into your environment. And just pulling your environment into your brain and then spitting it back out. And you're making it look a whole nother way than what people see.
Yeah. Because there has been a couple times where I would be watching a battle rap, and now I have come to see that some verses are like, they coming in with this like, okay, I got this made up because I know he gonna have something made up, but then after that, then we freestyle, and then I hear it in a rhyme. So it was like you said, like it's too dope just to leave just out there. You know what I'm saying? And that was a part of the game that I realized, but it did not like Math Hoffa. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And it was just one other dude. Like I like when they. They be getting up in his face like they about to swing and shit. I'm like, he really did.
Yes. That was what he was known for. That was his reputation.
Yes.
He swung on like 3 rappers.
Yeah.
Serious
Jones.
And what's the short little guy that hit him with the hat?
What?
That was Dose.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
So
not
maybe it was
serious.
just them two then. Him and Disaster fought, but Disaster swung first.
Yeah, Disaster Clark.
But I thought, oh, damn.
Because he figured I got to get him first before he
Yeah,
get me.
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
now
it was
Hoffa
it was
makes
dope in,
he has a history of that?
Yeah.
Well,
Man, you
with
do
them
it.
two people.
Yeah.
Damn.
He got suspended after the Serious Jones from the
Yeah,
they-
Suspended. What do you mean suspended?
He wasn't
Like you
even
said, it's
talking about
regulated?
Yeah.
They lost money on that.
Smack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah,
It's
because
a,
I'm
the
the
URL. You
Yo,
Yeah,
peace out to
URL.
Smack,
URL.
man.
URL.
Smack URL.
That's the league.
Rap
That's the
league.
league.
You
Ultimate.
know, Rap League.
Ultimate Rap
Yeah,
League.
the battle rapper.
I'm gonna
Is
stop
it
talking.
Ultimate? Something. I
Ultimate
forgot
Rap
what
League,
Yeah,
I think.
Ultimate Rap League.
I'm gonna stop talking because all I'm doing is just letting y'all know how ignorant I am to the game. Man, Hoffa just had, but he just took on not Red Man, Method Man.
Yeah, I don't really.
But that
count
wasn't a
them.
real battle. It was
I
kind
don't
of like
count them shits,
no,
yeah.
that it wasn't.
It's
Bro, they be talking
pre-recorded.
about breaking and they be all up in your face. I'm like, oh
Nah.
my goodness, like
That shit was kind of
I'm
like
thinking like
They
they shook
recorded-
hands.
They recorded
like-
them bars in the studio.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then went and acted it out in front of each
Yeah.
other.
Mm.
Play
like a
me,
play.
play me.
Yeah.
I
It
would
wasn't
have
like
paid
the
to see that.
URL shit where they in your face.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah.
it live
Yeah.
right
Oh,
there.
and another thing that adds to that is the bread.
Is
You
the
got
what?
you have some significant amount of bread.
Oh,
That's we talking about 10K, 20K, 30K, whatever
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah.
So that automatically is gonna bring a whole nother,
All type of
element to the
different
game.
energy.
Yeah, a whole nother energy.
yeah, he kind of civilized himself now. Like he got his show and
Yeah.
around that time.
Yeah, he
did
doing
that
that
record,
podcast
He got his show.
Interviewing
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not. Okay,
But back then
okay.
he was doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't. I
He
did.
floored Serious Jones like just
Yeah.
Serious.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say it was crazy.
Serious-
I am not on the tube as much
Funny
as I
thing.
should be.
Last year, Serious Jones judged the battle that I was in. And I had an eyeball scheme that I used. I was like, so the dude was from Florida. I was like, I ain't saying I ball, but get money ain't what you do. They see me as an OG. They see you as a pupil. When I exam all the battle rappers in Florida, I don't need a microscope to see this nigga's cornea. I browsed YouTube and saw your shit. Why would I risk money not knowing I win? Couldn't see me face to face and took a sly ass route of talking tough. So don't be teary eyed when I lash out.
Duh.
So listen
Duh.
though.
That's the type of shit. Okay.
So when I said that, at the end of I won the battle. Serious Jones was hosting. He like, yo, that eyeball scheme, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody ever thought of that. Fast forward, Serious Jones battles John the Don,
I saw this.
and he has an eyeball scheme saying the same shit that I said to this dude. That he said he surprised nobody came up with that shit.
So it's like
I
some
seen you.
comedian
I seen you
shit,
post
like-
that on Facebook, and I was telling him
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I was like, "Dog, Serious Jones snatched his lineup."
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, dog.
So it's like some comedian shit because
Yeah.
they recycle some jokes and they hope nobody finds out.
He did
Man,
a straight.
are you
He
serious?
did a straight. What's my man? The one that the Mexican dude. Garcia. What's his name?
The what is he, a comedian?
Joe Rogan blew his career up like after he found out he was stealing jokes from George Lopez. And,
Oh, yeah.
Garcia. You say
he had his TV show on Comedy Central.
I know who you talking about.
Not the
Mencia.
mind of
Mencia,
Mencia.
yeah.
The mind of Mencia.
yeah.
He did a Mencia. He
'Cause that's-
snatched his whole hook up.
Because that's when, because Dave Chappelle was like, yeah, I'm watching these people do what I do.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
Mind of Mencia was kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
Chappelle
Serious
was talking about
Jones
Key
did.
and Peele though.
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he was like, what y'all talking about? I had to sit and watch Key and Peele do my
Yeah,
jokes.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Mind
saw
of
that.
Mencia was basically,
Dave Chappelle.
but from a
And his first
Mexican,
name
but from a
Carlos?
Mexican
Carlos,
point of
yeah.
view.
Okay.
Yeah, from a Mexican point of view.
Okay.
Same type of deal, but from a
Well, yeah.
Mexican point of view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did exactly. That's what Serious Jones did. I was like,
Damn.
damn, he really snatched the line like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, damn.
it's fucked up because he's seen as a respected battle rapper.
Exactly.
For him to snatch your
Dog.
shit like that, it's like, bro, you lost cool.
Dog, I had a lot of respect for Serious Jones before that.
Yeah,
dog.
that-
That shit was like finding out wrestling fake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, dog.
Because when I first saw Serious Jones in battles, his cadence, the tempo and shit, I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Y'all talking about
And then,
niggas
I ain't say that, I gotta look it up.
No, I'm putting it in my
Serious Jones been
notepad.
around for a
And
minute.
I ain't
For a
about
minute,
to.
yeah.
Like you say, found out wrestling was fake. Like,
Dog, that shit hurt.
Like,
And
dog.
I was at the first WrestleMania, third row. King Kong Bundy got hit, and the fake spit had popped up, and a little bit got on it. I ain't washed my hand for like damn that week. Like nigga, I was at the Pontiac Silverdome. Nigga, like it used to be right here, but the King Kong Bundy, like he had spit. Like, you know, he got the spit knocked out of him. Nigga landed right here, nigga. I was there.
That might have been real spit.
Oh yeah, it was real spit, but the way it came out, it was like I replayed everything when I found out it was fake. Because that was 1987, first WrestleMania. My mama.
That was the first one in 87?
87 at the Pontiac Silverdome.
Yes, it was.
At the Pontiac.
was
I was
earlier than
there.
Well,
I was there.
Well, they say the first one was in New York.
What, WrestleMania?
Yeah, but it wasn't. But they had already done. The Silverdome was like one of the biggest.
Okay.
Oh no, the Silverdome was the first or third. I cannot remember, but I want to say the first.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing where when I fell in love with wrestling.
Yeah.
But then when I found out it was fake, it was like, okay, they do a good job, but you know.
Yeah, but see,
You know my
see,
heart
had something
dropped,
to say about
but,
that.
my heart dropped. Like for real, I could have sworn he picked up Andre the Giant, like for real. But then when I look back at it, Andre the Giant did jump up a little bit, help him. He was 500
Oh
pounds.
shit, that big.
But oh wow, no, okay. Well, I didn't know that, and thanks for educating me. And
Man.
the more you know, serious Jones.
Right, that star should have just been
have
there.
off a swing on people, but I thought that was the draw of it, like getting in people's face and like, yeah.
No, that's a draw because of the emotion you see.
Yeah.
But then now that other stuff, like
And they
you
got-
swinging on somebody,
And they got
Oh, that's
videos
a real
of
fact.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should still be up. Yeah,
for sure.
it
It's
should.
just the
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
There's a lot of fights that broke out in battle rap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a few.
The ones that ain't on, the ones that ain't recorded.
Yeah.
What's my man? I'm styling on you.
That was the first
That
one
was
on
the first
camera.
one I ever saw.
Yeah. Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?
Yeah.
Blam.
Man.
But man, and just to get back to what we were talking about, like especially when I met you, you know, I'm gonna say it to y'all booze and reviews, man. I had to apologize to my man. Y'all niggas need to stay off Amazon ordering apps because y'all had me late wasting this man's time. I had to apologize to this man because he was here on time. I pride myself on being on time. And, you know, it ain't nothing. I'll take accountability
It's all
for
good,
what I
man.
do. And my man said it's all good. And I appreciate that. But I value my time like I value anybody else's. But when I met him, his stature had fit what I see in the music. I had been knowing Mugu for, what was it, like maybe, when we started this before.
2 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm
no,
talking about before COVID. Like when we had to shut down, and we was before Drink Champs, so you go and check the date. We don't just do, like we was already doing, we had to shut down for Drink Champs. But I had knew Mugu maybe 2 years before I found out that he spit. And like the beginning of the ending, that's in heavy rotation on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, this nigga, you on that? No, you're not on that.
No, we actually.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bill for this.
No, but we actually.
Oh yeah, that's about to be.
We actually, I can't remember the song, man, and I think Horatio might have produced it, but we are actually on a song together.
Oh yeah,
It's him, it's
forgot
me,
the name
him,
of it. I know what you're
B-side, I
talking
think
about. Yeah.
Robbie Realness. It's a bunch of cats on the song. I can't even think of the name of the song either.
the name
But I'm
of
going to
it,
find it. Horatio, I'm going to holler at you, man. You send me that track. But yeah, we actually have been on the song together.
Yeah,
So,
dude, and I love it when, like I said, I've been knowing him for a couple years, and I found out that he spit. I went on there and said, the beat, it's not like a beat that, you know, I would say, oh shit, it's a club banger. But, you know, that's my man. I'm gonna listen. Lyrically wise, like, it's him. Like, it's real, it's dope, and nobody can say nothing about that. Like, it was fake. Like, he was a fake gangster. And he was talking about no shit like that. I saw the same, like when I met you, I was like, yeah, I can see where you spit that, and it was so easy. Like, it was so free-flowing. And I love that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's him, like, love for the art. And then,
Definitely.
and I see that nothing in you, and that's brave. Like, that's really brave to where when you say, I know what I can say to get bread to you, you know, but that's not why I'm doing it.
There's too many people that know me that I play my music in front of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my younger days, I've had the experience where I was lying on the track and played that track for somebody who knew me since I was a kid.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man.
Like, what is rap? It's just rap.
Yeah.
No, it ain't just rap.
Yeah, but I can dig that first starting out, because, you know, that's, you know, first starting out, you probably don't have the love for the art as you would do when you
I
come
definitely-
to appreciate it.
I had the love for the art, but I loved gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was, that's what I wanted to make. But I wasn't gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was real good at making it. So in the process of that, I learned how to tell the truth and still be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who was your gangster rapper? Who you listen to at that time?
Oh, Spice One.
How did I know that?
Spice One, dog.
Spice One.
Spice One was Rambo to me when I was
What?
little, bro.
1-800.
He was killing.
I was telling him the first ass whooping I got. Listening to Spice One was listening. My daddy called me listening to Running Out the Crack House.
Yeah,
Running out the
running out the crack
motherfucking
house. Spice One, dog. He was like,
Spice
dog.
One, man.
He was a superhero, like you said.
he was Black
he
Rambo.
was the super.
The hardest
Hey,
drum
hey,
player.
hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. No bullshit. Now, I just turned on Spotify. When you press search, it will bring up your last 10 or 15 searches. What you see second?
Yeah.
Spice One.
One, bro.
Third, you see Spice One. Fourth, okay.
Yeah.
I was
Spice One, enough
Spice
respect.
One,
Enough
dog.
respect.
Salute to Spice
Shout out to
One, man.
Spice
For
One.
real.
Yep.
For real.
Like
Like,
Rambo.
Spice One, MC8,
Yeah.
Ice
Yeah.
Cube,
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Like at that time, I was like, yeah, that's how I want to rap.
King T. That's my dude.
King T.
King T is my dude. Trifling album.
Okay.
King. Wow.
King
I
T.
I ain't heard
NWA.
that. I haven't
King
heard
T,
that name.
The Liquid Crew.
in a while.
That's yeah.
King T. I haven't heard that name in a
I
while.
had a space where I was really into Big Mike when he was with the
Oh, yeah,
Okay, there you go.
It's
Yeah.
some serious album.
What's crazy?
Player.
The hardest,
Yeah.
the hardest Ghetto Boys album was the one with Big Mike.
Big Mike.
yeah.
Yeah, that to me, yep.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Dang,
I forgot.
To Death
Okay.
Do His Part.
I will
When
download
I
I think
think
that one, I remember the. Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah, it was straight gangsters.
Yep. Sure
Yeah.
was.
Movie, read this
Definitely.
post right there. What was that? December 15th? Read that post.
Yeah. This was the one we were looking for when you was up here. Straight up brilliant, lyrically potent, and the story is hella followable.
The
187 proof.
187 proof. You
187
know what that
proof.
song was? When he told a story that you can follow
Just
all
in the liquors.
about
Liquor.
liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people, the actors were liquor or beer.
Yeah.
Cooler
And-
on the corner with the cellular phone.
You can tell that the East Bay was his home. More mellow than the rest of the pushers. Cause he had to take 9 in the bushes, man. And that's how the shit was handled. First name Jack, last name Daniel.
Had two friends
Name
named
E and J.
He had the 9
And J the AK. Clocked on the block car in the C.
Yeah.
Dude. And who won at the end?
I don't remember.
Who came through and smoked them all? And then Endo came through and smoked them all. Check it out. God, and you could follow the story. That song is equivalent to what he did with the melody.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's shit like that inspired it.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's
It
up.
was-
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
Yeah, they wasn't thinking about
They're
us.
not reaching.
No.
They speaking to their generation.
Yeah, okay.
Kids that can relate
I
to
will,
them.
yeah, I can respect
So
that.
I don't even try. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't for me.
I think it's a
too
niche.
much.
I think it's a niche in philosophy I have, being the bridge. So being the bridge meaning somebody who is 18 right now could listen to it and be like, wow. And then somebody who is in their 40s could listen to it and be like, yeah. So I think it was a niche in being the bridge, and I found that out. I was away from music for about 2 years, and I was in a relationship. I was staying with this woman. Shout out to Joyce. And we basically, I hadn't been hitting the studio, hadn't been kicking with the homies, hadn't been on Petoskey, and none of that. Just haven't been around. And just took the time to just be like, dog, nah. Everybody, there's some successful cats out here. And I think that same time I was listening to that Eric Sermon album. The Green Eye. It was his own. It was his own album.
His solo
First
album.
one he did.
Remember I told you about. Remember I told you about the skit when he was talking about hip hop. Was saying, "Just stick with me. I'ma feed you," and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
That was. I think I was more so on that line. Stick with me. I'ma feed you. Yeah, you could get out the box and make you some devil Nikes and have the devil hitting you from the back if you want.
Yeah.
That's what this dude doing. He getting millions of dollars. They putting him all on TV. Do you want that? Nah, I don't want that. And so in that persistence, it was like, nah, stick with what you're doing.
Yeah,
because you are in your lane. This is your lane. And I feel like this dude. See, this is the difference between me and him. See, I stuck in my lane. He went and got the fucking asphalt trucks and made other lanes for himself. So from the clothing line, the airbrushing, the now in the Detroit public school system teaching art, and all that shit. You made that. You went and got your truck and made you some other lanes.
Appreciate it.
Although it was still you, you got other lanes.
Yeah.
So that in essence, sums up. I mean, this thing right here, you're gonna see it on TV. You're gonna see it on the camera, and I definitely want to bring some light to this. When I got this from this brother, this is his comic book, and this is how it was packaged. This is his comic book.
Volume 2 out, not 2.
See, he got volume 2 out, and this is all about being in. And I think you could turn this into a whole lot of different. It ain't just about music. You can view the teachings in this as a wide scope in life, living your life.
You got Uncle Sam, you got
man. You gonna definitely get you. I'll pull it out.
Yeah, see, and they suck. They're not comic book collectors. I have a collection that's pretty much like, if all else fails, I can get back on my feet with my comic book collection.
I think I could too.
For real?
Damn.
We need to talk. We need to talk. Yeah, they suck.
I think I could.
But I ain't seen not one comic book from any one of them. Mine are in
Ain't for everybody.
I was
Ain't for everybody.
I am.
Should be.
I was the youngest of 3 boys, and I fucked their shit up. So
What, they comic books?
Yeah, like I would read them and not ripping no pages or nothing. I would just read them, and their whole thing was, "Don't take my shit out the plastic."
The fuck is wrong with you?
See, and I would read them. I was an avid reader, and so I wound up buying mine. But when the time I was buying mine, see, my brothers was 10 and 20 years older than me. So they had got all the good shit. They got the Captain Americas and all that. I had a good pass. Like, I think I had the Wildcats, and I think I had X-Force. I had like the offshoots of some of the originals.
They was really good.
But see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't Savage Dragon. I had that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm surprised that you are still living. You have, they
had moved on to different stuff by the time they had moved on to other stuff like the Rob Report. They sit around reading the Rob Report and all that type of stuff. They had moved on, but the idea was to keep this shit alone, and we gonna see what happens later.
Yeah.
So, and now you see, look at this. Phase what? 5, 6, what they in? Movies and shit.
Yeah, I want that. I want to order in. You said volume 2 coming up next.
Yep, I got volume 1 as well.
Yeah.
How many editions and?
I just got 1 and 2 out right now.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
I need that. We'll talk about prices outside of the video, because if you niggas want one, you will not get my goddamn price. You know what I'm saying? I know nigga personally. You don't know him, I'm gonna find out his middle name, so really I'm gonna know him. So yeah, y'all talk to me. I might buy a couple, couple issues. I know he going places. So get it now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog. I already know it, dog. Much blessings to you.
So T-Roy, where you at, man? Would you get any other questions or insights you want to bring up?
Yeah, we was talking about the movie ideas. I mean, like, I know we went over genres and stuff, but is there like any particular movie scene that really stands out to you? Like, just any genre. I know you say black was your genre, but like
a movie scene that I mean,
just kind of
kid
really
and play.
I'm gonna say the battle rap scene in House Party.
And that's cool. Like last summer, I got to see them perform.
Straight
like,
up,
old school. It was Rakim. Dougie
was it the
Fresh,
same
Slick
though?
Rich.
Because these niggas, could they do the jump
They
over the
didn't do the
leg
kick
shit
step.
still?
They
They can't do none of that shit.
They reenacted the battle though. I was fine with that. I could die happy from that.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't do the kick step, but I was like, last time I seen them do the shit on YouTube, Play was looking like, fuck this shit.
It's like an extended version of that battle I heard too.
Wow, I never heard that.
Man, they never put that out that I saw.
I definitely love to hear that.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about that. I didn't know they was like 60. They 60.
Yeah, Play said when we was there.
Yeah.
He said he was 60.
Kid wrote both of they raps though. Like
really?
He wrote all they shit.
Like the whole time.
He wrote all they shit.
Wow.
Kid wrote all the raps and Play did the fashion.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of people didn't know that Play was
man.
like a street dude. Like Play was like out here like robbing niggas and everything.
For real?
Yeah.
So you say Kid Play? No, yeah.
Kid was like a genius. He was like, all A student, and
they was hanging out with Martin and Tisha Campbell, and
that was after.
No, the movie Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was supposed to be. It was written for Kid and Play.
Yep.
Wow. That's some different.
And Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff was supposed to be. They were supposed to do house
They were
parties.
supposed to do house
They had
parties.
the original, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See?
So what happened? Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff had did that song "Nightmare on My Street," and they was getting so much attention for their song, it was taken away from the movie soundtrack. So
to the Freddie movie.
so they had the New Line was like it was some type of deal. They was like if you let us put this song on our soundtrack, we'll do some type of deal with you, like we y'all put y'all in the movie or some shit like that. No. That's not what it was. We'll let y'all use that song and the Freddie theme and all of that if y'all agree to do this movie. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they wrote the House Party movie, and then they was like, fuck that movie. We're not doing it.
We'll park there.
Kid and Play wound up getting it.
Yeah. Man.
Wow. And they was already, I guess at that time, big star.
Kid and Play?
Yeah.
They was,
and I'm thinking they got, I'm going to watch it like it's like, hey man, this the shit these are the guys that was happening. Not knowing that they cut deal, I found out later when I'm grown, like they cut deals in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, they will somewhat put it on the table, like if you don't do what we say, nigga, then we fucking up your lifeline. We might fuck up your life.
Your music.
And
just cut all that shit off. Nobody buying it.
Another good movie that people slept on was Fresh.
Yes.
Please. OG.
And it was like, I don't know, the scene where he finally put the chess game together at the end. You know what I'm saying?
They was playing
well, it wasn't necessarily like, cause through the whole movie he playing chess, and it's a metaphor for the shit that's going on in his life. But I'm saying he's playing the game with these people in real life. So at the end, when it finally came together, where he had his man's, he acted, you know what I'm talking about.
His sister was messing with.
when he lied on the dude. They're like, hey, this is the worst shit I heard in my life.
Yeah,
he lying.
What's Giancarlo Esposito's name in that movie?
Esteban.
Esteban. And Fresh's boy,
Chucky.
He had balls. He just couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Exactly.
I love Chucky.
can stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
dope moves.
And a lot of people,
I bust those stupid moves.
Yeah, you can tell that the writers, if they was not Jewish, they was definitely like Swedish.
Yeah.
I bust those stupid moves.
Right.
Okay, yeah, but we say that, but he needed more coaching. Like that was not like.
I
it
think
was
they
so
had him
taken out
sounding
of
stupid on
context.
purpose. Like,
You
he
think
was-
so?
Yeah, hell yeah. They definitely had
Yeah.
Chucky sound. Chucky was supposed to be annoying. That's why he wound up getting shot.
Yeah, he
Okay.
had a faithful
Never-
ending. Like, I
Yeah.
knew he was gonna have a faithful ending from the
Never
moment I
like
saw
that.
him.
Like, he gonna be the first one to go out.
Yeah, because all that extra shit he was doing, Fresh was trying to tell him, like, man, chill out.
He kept telling him,
You
"Shut the
doing-
fuck up."
Yeah, you doing too much.
I never looked at it like
Yeah,
that. That they probably made him like that on
Intentionally.
purpose.
yeah.
Wow.
That was the character for sure.
Because then you wanted
Yeah, Fresh is a sleeper. That's a sleeper.
Yeah. And look,
That's
look
sleep.
at the stars they had in there. They had your that Giancarlo
Man,
Esposito.
that's automatic.
Oh, girl from Dead Presidents.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Ah!
I should never forget her
Dude,
name.
love
no,
her, too.
never
That's
You
my
should.
should never forget her
Nah,
name.
she beautiful.
Because she was on
something.
Dave Chappelle. She was on-
Nabaya. It's start
Nabuche, right?
Nabuche. Right. If I
I
said
pronounce her
Nabaya,
first
I
name.
would you know.
Nabuche.
She was
I might
Zebrahead,
pronounce
too,
it
wasn't
wrong.
she? Wasn't she in Zebrahead?
Zebrahead. She was. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I seen her in Zebrahead.
Okay, I didn't see. Okay.
You never seen Zebrahead?
No.
Well,
Michael Rappaport is based here. Supposed to be here.
Yeah, they shot her here.
Yeah, they shot her.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm
Michael
like, he-
Rappaport.
he
They go into
out.
Cody,
Okay.
and her and Michael Rappaport fall in love.
They go to Cody.
Yeah, they go into Cody.
Oh,
And,
wow. No, I ain't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
Michael
filmed it here.
Rappaport's first movie, too.
Yep.
Oh, for real?
First
Okay.
movie.
Yeah, nah,
Now, you
They
said-
Skateland in the movie Belial.
Shut up.
They was at Cody.
Yeah.
Now, you said acting as well. So, is there something that we can tune in, to see you in?
All right, so me and my homeboy, shout out Joe Coney, man. We
Joe Coney?
we participated in a couple 48-hour film festivals,
Okay.
which is basically you have 48 hours to write, shoot, and edit a movie. Wow. And turn it in within the 48 hours. We gonna give you a list. You gotta have these 3 props in it. These 3 lines have to be said somewhere, and you have to have a character with this name in it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And this is the genre. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it either you got horror, school drama, film noir, comedy, just different.
Right.
So we did 2 of them. Our first one was we got the genre film noir. So we did like a old school detective type hitman movie called Gotcha, and it's terrible.
In 48 hours?
It's terrible.
Y'all niggas it.
Yeah, but we did another one the next year called The Girl Who Cried Wolf. And it's actually, it was done in 48 hours, so of course it's not the best move. But it's a lot better than the one we did.
Did you have a
that.
budget? Or you
No.
had to use your own bread?
We used our own bread. And
That shit would have been shot in this basement.
Boy.
we got
all
an award
12.
for that. We got an award for the special effects because what it was the storyline was I'm teaching an art class and one of the students draws a wolf that she says is going to kill me later. And then later on, I'm in the class and the wolf starts talking to me off the paper reaching out of the paper trying to stab me and all that.
And the special effects was like coming off the paper.
Yeah, it's like Roger Rabbit type stuff.
Okay.
Animation in real life.
That's probably where most of the money went to.
Damn.
That's
That's
all I had to
sweet.
put.
Yeah.
I did it. So I did it on my iPad. Well, not on my iPad. I did it on did I do it on my? No, I did do it on my iPad. Yeah.
Oh, see, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to start getting that, man.
No,
I
I
gotta
did
get
it
on
in
these
Photoshop.
iPads and stuff.
I did it in Photoshop and sent the drawings to Joe, and he animated it in some program on probably like Final Cut or something like that.
Yes.
Oh,
Final
okay.
Cut. So Final Cut
Like I
is...
know what that is.
Final
Yeah,
Cut
you was
is
about
that
to
new-
explain it to you. You know I don't know what that shit is.
That Final Cut, that's the editing
Film.
program.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to act like I knew what it was, but I don't.
Yeah. So basically, after we shot everything, I drew the movements for the wolf and all that, and scanned all those drawings in and emailed it to him, and he put it together. 48 hours, we made it happen.
It came
That's
out
what's up.
like it was
That's what's
a
up.
full-length feature film, like an hour.
No, hell.
Oh, it was a short.
Yeah, short. film.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah, short
okay.
film, like 10 minutes.
okay.
Sure.
That's still, man, that's
Yeah,
still
about
a
10
goddamn feat, though. Like, come on, 48
Yeah.
hours.
But I also
What about, I got a word.
I was in
the.
what was the name of it? It was a church comedy that they was doing, and I played the old man in that, and then I think the director wound up getting killed. Like the movie never came out.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I seen you with pictures on Facebook, like you
Yeah.
had some gray on.
Great,
Yeah. Okay.
And I really wish they would at least give me the footage that I shot in that, because I could use that for some auditions.
Boy.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay.
But in high school, I was in an acting guild with a bunch of people, and one of my homegirls wound up being Aunt Louie from Snowfall.
Oh wow.
So-
Yeah, I forgot she from here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Louis.
Look, Jerome White.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis from
She
Yeah.
from
Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah,
Detroit.
that's my
Yeah, I missed
homegirl,
her.
Angela.
Yeah.
Angela Lewis. She good
She-
people.
Yeah.
She gangster in there, so gave her the city.
I mean, she from Detroit.
Shout out,
Right.
shout out, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, Louis.
Yeah.
Come and tell us something. But, okay. Now, I'm going to wrap it up.
Oh,
because-
I was just my other acting stuff. I mean, it didn't run no major acting, but it was major movies because I was in Batman vs Superman. I'm in a couple scenes in that. I'm a bicycle courier in the Daily Planet. So when Lawrence Fishburne is sitting there talking to Lois Lane, and you see a blurry black dude walk past her in the office, that was me.
Dog.
So and it's another
I would
scene.
be happy. That's
Yeah.
a credit.
Yeah.
That's a credit. Now I'm putting that on job. I'm
But no,
putting that on
this is the
resumes
scene.
to cable.
So it's another scene where Bruce Wayne has a nightmare that Superman has taken over and is a dictator and got a whole army and shit. And got Bruce Wayne hanging up in the cave in the basement.
Yeah.
So
That's
Superman has an army. I'm a member of Superman's army. I'm dressed in full riot gear,
Yep.
a helmet, and they got the Superman logo patches on the shoulders, and we got AR-15s and shit.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm in the cave. Superman walks in. I'm the guy to the right that kneels down as Superman walks in, and
Okay.
about to talk to Bruce Wayne. and shit.
you kneel down.
Okay.
And there's one other scene that got cut from the movie, but it's still on YouTube, where they're in Gotham jail, and it's a hit out on the dude who got the Batman logo branded on him. I'm one of the prisoners that's there when the dude gets jumped.
No,
That's what's up.
that
And
is-
I was in 8 Mile.
Okay.
I'm in the scene.
No, so you pretty much you're a comedian.
Oh yeah.
Like you play a preacher and then you play a pimp. Then,
I can do
then you
that.
play
I can do
you're on
that.
Superman team and then those are credits.
Yeah.
You ever thought about getting a SAG card?
See, the thing about that is when you have a SAG card, they have to pay you a certain amount to be in stuff, but that will discourage people from booking you to be in a movie.
Okay.
So I wanna get my resume
Yeah,
up
you
before
should.
I do that.
Okay.
Okay, bad.
I'm
Wow.
gonna ask one more question.
Yeah.
Cause I got plenty, and I ain't got to do it on here. I could just talk to you like now was my homeboy. But you said you were recently married and you have a daughter now.
Well,
How
technically 3 kids now because she had 2 already.
She had two.
Yep.
Big ups to that. I know how big that is.
Lynn fam.
Does that affect your music? Even though,
Yeah.
let me preface it like this. Even though I've already said I don't see nothing but truth from you.
Yeah. Everything in my life affects my music. So I got a song on there about how me and her met. I mean, she comes up a couple times on my album. So yeah.
Okay. What, the daughter? Your daughter?
My daughter comes up, but I was talking about my wife. I got a song called Would Not Pay. And it's just telling the story about how she was my supervisor at the job, and I wanted to holler at her, but wasn't allowed to because she was the supervisor type shit.
Oh, we are
Still,
man.
yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
Nigga from Detroit know how to get around this.
Yeah. Found the loophole.
One 5 o'clock, he you a nigga on the street.
I just quit.
Yeah. Oh!
He's so he all the way in. I'm all the way in.
Yeah, well, you ain't my supervisor no more.
Boy.
Okay. I will get that. Damn, I can't wait because that seems like something like close, personal. I can't wait to hear the lyrics on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's funny though. I was telling people it was gonna be my wedding song, but it's way too vulgar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
when the song you talking about when you
the song about how me and her wed. I was telling her that it was gonna be our wedding song. She like, nigga.
How does having a daughter affect your music? I do not say. From the music I've heard, it's not like I've already said, it's not like, hey, I'm pimping bitches, this, that, and the other. You know, you've seen his personality. I don't see that. Now, you might have it. I just haven't seen it. But how does having a daughter?
I think her changing me automatically changed my music. Because, I'm not the same free-spirited. Well, I mean, I'm still free-spirited, but I'm not free to do anything I want to do now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so we all got girls. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with that being said, I'm just, I'm rapping my realities. The reality of being a father of a girl. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you said she had two. She has what? A boy
she
and
got
a
a girl and a boy. Yep.
Okay. That's dope. Okay, I'm done. I can talk to you off camera.
Well, you know we do.
I've been hogging the thing, like, because it's like I really do appreciate someone that's an artist and love it for the art. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Yeah. Like it just goes like, you know, I played baseball. I went to college on a baseball scholarship.
I played baseball.
Oh, what? See?
I got a cousin.
Now we really about to do it before we.
Yeah, I got a cousin. You ever heard of LaTroy Hawkins?
From Redford? Went to Redford?
No, he played in the. He's from Minnesota. No, he's from Indiana. I'm sorry, but he played for the Minnesota Twins, Colorado Rockies, New York Yankees, Chicago Cubs.
I can't say right off the rip.
Yeah, well,
I can't say right off the rip.
That's my cousin.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say right off the rip, but I knew in my second year of college that I probably wasn't going to go pro. I did end up going pro.
Oh, straight up? Dope.
Yeah, but I congratulate you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Like, I definitely will pray for you. I see you as a good cat.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, man, all the blessings in the world to you.
Likewise,
Like,
man.
that's too much talent, dog. I know you're going to make some. I
don't
need that comic book, but I'm done. Okay, y'all go, man.
It's it. It's like, hey, man, Mr. Cliffnote, tell us what you got coming up. We're going to, when we put this video out, we're going to definitely have some attachments with it on, when we get it on the YouTube. Yeah, we're going to plug that in. But yeah, tell us what you got coming up, man.
So right now, Duly Noted is streaming on all platforms. I've been shooting videos for that. Built for This video is out already.
The song?
Yeah. The video is out already. Yeah. I've been shooting videos myself. I shot one for Gonzo Outside. I'm gonna do probably 5 videos, and then I'm gonna start releasing them like every 3 days.
Okay. So that's how you do it.
What's up?
I'm working on it. Then I got a project done with my man's Horatio called Hustler.
Shout out to Horatio.
Shout out to Horatio, man.
No release date for that yet, but I think it's my best work to date. It's a concept album. I got a project with my man's AK called Therapy Notes. I don't know when that's dropping either, but another classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my man's Nick Speed, we got a project. I don't know. We haven't come up with a name for that one yet. Speed Notes. I don't know.
Right.
Come up with something for
Right.
Damn.
Either way, we know it's going to come out dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Either way.
That's what's up.
Yep, so,
That's what's up.
man, hit you with another episode of Bulls and Reviews.
Yeah.
Your boy T. Roy.
Happy.
Your man's Critique.
Watch your mouth, dog.
Mugu. And our honored guest, Mr. Cliffnote.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Man, Make sure you like, share, and subscribe all these videos. Make sure you comment. Man, we want to hear from y'all. Let us know. Let us know. Give us a pull up on us on the live when you see us on live, and make sure you share these with your friends, man. There it is.
Yeah.
Another episode, baby, in the books.
Peace.